Hello again, YouTube. Want to take this time to thank all my subscribers. I think I'm at 978 subscribers, which means I'm 22 subscribers away from 1K. Want to thank all of y'all. We growing together. We are raising our awareness together. We just growing, you know. I need to hold this camera steady. I need, because I don't want to keep shaking it. Hold on. All right. So I've been getting all the types of downloads today. I added to my Oracle deck, and it's almost so thick I can't even hold it. So in my mind, I'm sitting here trying to figure out how I'm going to be shuffling these. But everything going to happen in this time, and everything will get figured out in this time. So let me give these messages. Some of the words or phrases that I had to, I added to this deck. Some of them wasn't so like positive, but they are factors that happen in our lives, you know, basically taking the bitter with the sweet. And I was like, I wonder how I'm gonna present it to people, because not only were there, like, you know, some negative stuff that got put in that deck, also some very highly spiritual stuff got put in that deck too, you know. And it's like listening to the Clark sisters, Endow Me. Okay, that song is so spiritually filled. Mother Clark. Ooh, them sisters, y'all don't understand, man. Those guys, angels, boy. But there was some words that was said, like Shekinah, okay? And Shekinah is a Jewish word. It comes from, Judaism, Hebrew, something like that. The word Shekinah means the glory of God manifested. It's also like the glory of God dwelling within us. And from there, I started researching and came across some more words that may not be familiar to, say, average American or, you know, religious person. But these are factors of life. And I was like in my own personal feelings, because I'm like, you know, people that I typically read are people from, you know, my hometown, roundaway folks, you know what I'm saying? But they're not the only people that listen to the messages that I give. It's people from all walks of life. So I don't want to discriminate. And so some of these words may offend some people, or they may not understand it, or they may not acknowledge certain phrases because it's not a part of their everyday language or everyday life. But it still is a factor of life, whether you acknowledge it or not. Which brings me to, you know, the reason I made this video is because what Spirit has said to me was that we all come here with a purpose. And whatever that purpose is, It's all, you got to understand, we all got free will and we all got the power of choice, right? Most of us. We supposed to anyway. So some people find comfort in religion, and that's good enough for them, and that's fine, okay? That's fine. Some people were brought up and raised up in the church, and that's all they know, and the Bible and the preachings and the teachings that they, like, from churches they went to for years. So they have a certain level of understanding. And that, but don't just take this as just like Christians or whatever. It could be any walk of life. Islam, whatever, Buddhism, Judaism, whatever you believe in and your principles and things like that. I believe there were certain people born who have a higher calling. And to the average person, or maybe to the people that particular person may grew up around, those people may not understand, because, I ain't trying to get biblical, but what I'm hearing is, that Bible verse, and I can't remember which one it was, but about the prophet not being received in his own town. Okay. So, with that being said, some people have a calling. Some people, commit to their calling. And they go higher, they elevate higher and higher. There are some people, I think there's different levels of understanding or understanding things, awareness, and even fulfillment. Some people in this lifetime probably, like, in a matter of speaking, and don't get me to gauging and shit, this is just examples, okay? But some people in life might only make it to level 3. Level 3 is probably where they're comfortable at. Level 3 probably works for them, and that's fine. Then there's some people who are on level 7. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, they challenging themselves, and they going to go to this level, and it probably was not easy for them to get to level 7. And they probably get to that point and be like, you know what? This is enough for me. This is where I want to be. This is, where I'm going to go with it. And then there's other people who go beyond that. You know what I'm saying? Is the person at level 20? Hold on. Let me get this right. I want to say this right. Whether you at level 3, 7, or 20, you're where you're at. Okay? There's no need to judge other people because you're not at a higher level, or you're not, or let's just say somebody that's at a lower level and somebody's at a higher level. You don't just like look down on that person. That's just where they at. You know what I'm saying? And if you so high up, you ain't got time to be looking down and picking on these motherfuckers, because to whom much is given, much is required. You understand? We don't got time to sitting around just, let's say, judging, but you got a job to do. For those at lower levels, it's probably not meant for you in this lifetime to have a certain level of understanding or overstanding. You're supposed to go to a certain level in this lifetime, and maybe you probably ain't ready for the next level in this lifetime. You know what I'm saying? People ascend at different rates, and some people choose not to ascend at all. Some people are fine being in the lower levels. But just because you choose to be in the lower levels doesn't mean that I'm going to omit level 18 phrases and things like that because you aren't comfortable, or you don't understand, or you can't fathom, or you heard that this was wrong or that was evil. anything people can't define, own, control, they just label it evil. And this has been a trick since the beginning of times. Lord have mercy. Don't get me to preaching up in here. Okay. But yeah, I think I'm finished with my message. I hope you got it. Peace and blessings. And again, thank you all for subscribing. As I was making this video, I just got a new subscriber. So I want to thank you. I didn't catch a name. It just came across my screen. But yeah, thank y'all. Let's continue to grow. And when Spirit moved me to do another reading, I will. Until then, y'all be blessed. Peace.